Hey everybody, it's Jasmine. So today I'm bringing you guys my August hits and misses. This month was so freaking crazy. Let me tell you guys what happened to me. So when August started, I just finished summer classes. I literally finished August 1st, and right after that I planned a vacation with my friend Ryan so that we could go to Disneyland for a week. Right after we got from Disneyland, in 2 days I started school. So I really didn't have a summer. I was working literally all summer while balancing 3 summer courses. And you're asking, Jasmine, how do you live? How do you have a life? I don't. I really don't. And people ask me for a daily vlog. Literally it's me waking up, going to work, coming back home, eating. And that's it. So I wanted to just talk about some of my favorites because I did travel, I started school, so routines have changed. I found new favorites, discovered old favorites, and I'm just excited to talk about everything that I really loved this month. So while I was at Disneyland, my best friend Sydney wanted a pair of ears. So she asked me if I could go into the Mad Hatter shop, show her the ears, and then she realized, oh, she doesn't like any of them, but she started interrogating me, my best friend interrogating me and saying, Jasmine, why don't you wear any ears? And I was like, I mean, I have a hat. And literally I wear the same 2 hats whenever I go to Disneyland. It's like a black Nike hat that has a small Mickey logo, and then I wear my red hat that has a, like, the Minnie Mouse ears. And I think that's pretty good. Like, but that day, that particular day, I wasn't wearing my hats. It just so happened that it didn't go with the outfits, okay? So she decided to rewatch the video I sent her of all the ears, all the hats while I was in the shop, and she said, are those Jasmine ears? Jasmine, why are you wearing Jasmine ears? So she literally Venmo'd me money to buy these. So thank you, Sydney, for buying these, because every single time I've been doing my makeup, I've been wearing these, and I'm not an ear person at all. Like, I go to Disneyland and I see everyone in ears and I'm like, basic. But this, yes. Yes, blue is my favorite color. Magic carpet for the ears, a big ass jewel right in the middle. You can't tell me like this one isn't cute. Like, I think it's actually really stinking amazing. So thank you, Sydney, for buying it for me. I don't regret it, and I love it. So thank you. Oh, I don't deserve your friendship. I don't deserve it, but I love it. It's just amazing. Ugh. I'm hesitant to tell you guys this story because it's also Disney related, but I took Ryan to the Blue Bayou because he's never been and I've only been once. So I decided it would be a really good treat for the both of us on our last day at Disney before we head over to San Diego for the second half of our trip. Now, we decided to share a dinner, and not only was it able to feed us both, but the Blue Bayou is a little expensive. So we were able to pay for it and not feel broke AF after. We ordered like a steak, and it had some like seafood embedded with the whole entire dish, and there was a lot of butter involved, a lot of butter in the food, and I guess that didn't sit well with me. So after we went to the Blue Bayou, I started feeling like really lethargic, and I only get like that when I'm super tired. So I thought, you know, it's the end of the day, we just had dinner, maybe I'm just sleepy, like maybe I'm just having a food coma, because that's literally what it felt like. And throughout our whole entire trip, I wanted to go on the little Finding Nemo ride. That was kind of like my goal, because no one ever wants to go with me, but Ryan voluntarily wanted to go on with me. So after dinner, he's like, do you still want to go? I know you're really tired. And I said, I don't know, like I really don't know, like I'm just so tired. Now when you're in that ride, you're pretty much like in a submarine, and like you just have no air, you just are stuck between people, and I just felt kind of claustrophobic, so I kind of just sat in the window just looking out into the water, and I was like, I'm just so tired. So then pretty much like Ryan had to lug me over to the hotel. We got a lift that night so that we could just go straight there to the hotel, and in the middle of the night I threw up. literally the entire dinner, and I was like so embarrassed. I woke Ryan up and I was like, I threw up. And he got up so fast. He like tried to take care of me. And when I'm packing for vacation, I like to overpack a little bit, and throughout our entire vacation I packed like 7 of these Emergen-cs, and pretty much what these are, it's like a supplement kind of. It has antioxidants, B vitamins, it's for your immunity, and it has electrolytes. So whenever you're throwing up, I always try and, you know, put electrolytes in my body. So whether you're drinking a Gatorade, an Emergen-c, a Powerade, whatever it is, you need something in your body to kind of balance it out. So I drank this, and I'm so glad I packed it because it literally saved me from getting sick, because I drink this every morning. And I don't know, just having to throw up like that because of how rich and buttery and, you know, kind of seafoody the food was, this just helped me get back to normal. So I'm glad that I packed my Emergen-c, and whenever you are traveling, I do recommend bringing one of these because it's so good, you know, just to have some type of medication. I mean, this isn't really medicine, but I mean, it does help your immunity, and I just feel like you need it when you're traveling. That's all I have to say. Thank you so much. You can get it at Target. Now, as most of you guys know, I work for Shiseido, and it is the best job I could ever ask for. I don't work full-time, but when I do work, I work with some amazing managers. So one of my managers decided to gift me some things to try. Now, she gifted me a softener. Now, this one is, of course, a small size, but this one is the treatment softener, and this one is for dry to very dry skin. Now, you guys know I have a normal complexion, but that doesn't stop me from wanting more moisture. Now, what this is, it's pretty much like a liquid lotion, if you want to put it in that term. So you apply it right after you cleanse, but before a moisturizer and before your skincare regimen, and it pretty much opens up your skin and makes it so that all the other products just sink in a lot better, and it just makes the skin feel so smooth. So of course I traveled with this one. I do have a full size here, so you guys can see like how much I have been using, and it is so freaking amazing. When I'm traveling, my skin just always feels dry. If I drive or if I'm traveling by flight, my skin just feels so dry and so lifeless. But this, I noticed right away, this is what was actually helping my skin feel moisturized throughout the day. I made Ryan put this on, and he said his skin just looked amazing. I was complimenting his skin, of course. I was like, oh my god, Shiseido boy. But it's literally so stinking good. If you're looking for something lightweight but does the job, if you're not someone who really loves the moisturizer cream feeling on the skin but still wants that hydration, look into this. It's literally a liquid. You pour it into your hands, tap it on your face, you're good to go. Or you can use a cotton pad, but I just prefer using it on my hands, and then with whatever is left on my hands, I rub it on my neck or I'll rub it on my arms and disperse that product all over my body. So when I was also traveling, I made sure to pack enough sunscreen for both me and Ryan. Ryan has a bad habit of not putting on any sunscreen. I was yelling at him all throughout the trip because he would refuse to put it on. Now, I brought the Shiseido Extra Smooth Sun Protection Cream. This is their old packaging, older formula. Their newer formula has a more invisible texture on the skin and look on the skin. So this one kind of has a white cast, just a little bit. If you just continue to rub it in, it just goes on clear, but the newer formula is a lot better. I just have the old one. This is really good because I barely got any sunburn, and the only one that I got was when I was at the beach, but we were at the beach for a long time, and it was only on my back. The rest of my body was completely fine. So I do have to say this really does work, and Ryan is susceptible to getting really tan, and he didn't get much of a tan. And I know sun protection and tanning, they're not quite, they're on the same path, but you will still tan even if you sun protect. But I just noticed that for the both of us, we didn't tan as much as we normally would. Now this is the last Shiseido product I want to mention, but I have to mention it because it is going to be discontinued. This one is a little sample size. My manager gave it to me to try it out. It is the Synchro Skin Lasting Liquid Foundation. I'm in the shade Golden 4 as with every other Shiseido foundation. So I've tried the Future Solution foundation and I've tried their BB creams. Now I love Golden 4 because it really just fits my skin tone. They are launching some new foundations with a bigger shade range as well as powders and concealers. So I think it should be out on Sephora right now, but I did try this one, so I want to talk about it. Now this, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I have swatched it in the stores. I have used it, you know, on my skin, like right in this area when I am working, just so I could feel the product and see how it is, but I haven't tried it on my entire face. So this is actually more of a medium to full coverage foundation, super lightweight. All the foundations that I'm mentioning in today's hits and misses are all lightweight, all that watery texture, but still offers that high pigment on your skin. So freaking amazing, I swear. It lasts literally all freaking day, whether it's hot, whether it's humid. Literally lasts all day on the skin. I don't know how they do it, and I'm kind of sad that this is getting discontinued. So if you are just looking for a lightweight foundation that's really on par with the Urban Decay foundation, the Stay Naked foundation, then definitely look into this. It's really, really good, and I'm sad that I'm really addicted because now it's getting discontinued. I'm too late. I'm too late. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Now speaking of the Urban Decay foundation, here it is. I want to mention it because I'm wearing it today and I have been wearing it throughout the entire month. Now this month has just been a discovery of new foundations for me. I have been loving the foundation launches that every company has been putting out. I have not found a single foundation that I did not like, so that is amazing. I have the shade 50WY in this foundation in particular. I'm wearing it today. I'm wearing one layer and then I use half a pump to just spot conceal, and this is the finish that I get with it. So freaking amazing. I have a full review on my channel, but just to wrap it up, I really love this because it smooths out the skin. You don't really need a primer underneath. These two are very, very on par with each other. So if you are looking for a dupe, maybe you already have the Shiseido one and you're looking for something that's not going to be discontinued, you might like this. The next foundation that I want to mention is the Ishaan Missy Satin foundation. It's so nice if you're looking for something buildable, lightweight, doesn't feel cakey on the skin, and that just looks healthy and dewy on the skin. You'll really like this. It's $1.88. The 88 cents gets donated to Education for Children. Who doesn't want to support that? And there's 15 shades. The range actually is a really nice range. It goes from light to really deep dark, and I feel like it's a really solid line where you can mix and match the shades to get your perfect shade in case you don't have one in a singular bottle. But I mean, it's for ShopMissA and for a starting foundation line. It's really, really solid. So I completely support this, and it's not as full coverage as the Shiseido or the Urban Decay, but it will build up and it just makes your skin look flawless. When I was at Disneyland, I decided to pack all of my travel size products, and my travel size primer was this one. This is the Pore Filler Primer by NYX, and this is amazing. If you didn't watch my primer video, I'll just wrap it up. This is a Benefit Professional dupe. This is literally the dead on exact thing. The way it feels on the skin, the way it makes your skin look, the texture of it, everything about it is so dead on like the Benefit one. The only difference is the price point, and I mean, you could buy this at Ulta, you could buy the Benefit Professional at Ulta. You can go in, put these on your hand, and just feel how similar they are. They're the same. They make your skin just look so good. They both just are so nice if you just have large pores, or if you want to smooth out the smile line area, or if you want to smooth out the forehead area. Ooh, so good. So stinking amazing. So I need you to go to Ulta. I need you to go to Target, CVS. Do they have it at Walmart? I don't know. But I need you to go to some type of store and get it and love it just as much as I do. And that's that. Now this month I rediscovered my Anastasia Brow Wiz. Now I don't know where I had this. Oh, I had a travel bag that I left at my ex-boyfriend's house. Ooh, yikes. I had to go pick it up. I had to, I had to move out. We will talk about that later. But I had my little emergency makeup kit at his house and I just dumped everything out. I wanted to see what I had in there and I rediscovered my Brow Wiz, and here it is, not dried out or anything. I have the shade dark brown. When I started getting into brow pencils, I think the one thing that I didn't like about the Brow Wiz was the fact that I couldn't fill in my brows as fast as I wanted to. And if you watch my videos way back then, I used to really make my eyebrows dark and I used to like it full pigment, like a pomade, but now I'm getting into more of like a lighter brow, like an effortless brow. So I have it in my eyebrows today. It's just a really nice soft brow with just some brow gel through it. So if you are looking for something that's a classic, of course there are so many drugstore dupes, but if you're just looking for a classic brow pencil, the Brow Wiz is starting to become one of my favorites, and I'm sad that I didn't jump on the bandwagon earlier and I'm just jumping on it now, but here I am. I like it a lot and it's a favorite. Throughout this entire month, I feel like I've just been recycling 2 different lashes. When I went to Disneyland, I packed 3 different lashes opposed to these 2, and I just felt like my makeup didn't look right, but I did only pack 1 lash in particular that was like my all-time favorite, which was ShopMissA Gaia. So I felt like, okay, my makeup looks really, really good with these ones, but I just felt like there were some days where I felt like, I need my ShopMissA Melissa or I needed my Lilly Lashes Mykonos. It was one of these 2 where I just felt like, I wish I packed those. And when I got back, of course, I started using them again. And even before the trip, I was using these on and off. And I really love the Mykonos because when I looked at these, I didn't think these were anything special. I just felt like they were very volume based, but on the eyes, they make it look so doll-like and just so fluffy. They go with every eyeshadow look, which is really weird to me because a lot of lashes don't do that. And then when school started, I decided, I'm gonna step it down a notch and I'm gonna pretty much like have what I have going on, but just with a little bit of oomph, a little bit of lash. So I decided to pick up Melissa again, and these ones were perfect. These ones, of course, are just really small, really tiny, just really dainty lashes, but they give a lot of length and volume where needed. Now, I have 2 videos trying on all of the Lilly lashes in my collection, as well as all of the ShopMissA foam ink lashes, and I seriously like these a lot. So if you're looking for something that gives volume and a little bit of length, then you'll really like these, maybe for a daytime look and then for a nighttime look. These are so amazing. I do have a lot of tutorials using them on my channel, so if you're interested, definitely look into the makeup tutorial playlist for that. Now this video is getting super, super long, so I wanted to conclude it with my one and only miss. Now, I have been an avid user of Schmidt's deodorant, and if you've been watching my videos literally for the past like 2 years about, I've just been going through the Schmidt's deodorant. I've gone through the charcoal and magnesium, I've gone through jasmine, tea tree, you name it, and I feel like there is a cycle between their deodorants, and I feel like at some point they start getting like this where it's just really rough and really bumpy, and it translates on the armpits. So it just balls up on the armpits for some weird reason, and I don't know why that is. When I first started using Schmidt's deodorant, that wasn't the case. It was just very soft, very smooth, and then all the rest just have started to become like that. So for that reason, I don't think I will be continuing my use with Schmidt's deodorant because it's just become a cycle. Instead, I have been geting into Tom's. I'm not sure if I'm really in love with it, but I am, trying it out and testing out the waters with that one. So far, there has been no balling up and my armpits have been good. So that wraps up this video, you guys. I hope you guys all enjoy my hits and misses for the month of August. Let me know what your favorites were for this month, and I will see you guys later. Bye! Peace out, Girl Scouts.